After a successful venture into Africa, both Norman McKenzie and the DR International Board of Directors have already planned their next expansion, crossing the Mediterranean into the European market as the fourth stop in the quest to turn Dinosaur Reserve into a global franchise. Europe is both a historically and culturally rich continent, with an equally rich paleontological culture, as it was the home of the first ever dinosaur discoveries, such as Iguanodon and Megalosaurus, often touted as the motherland of dinosaur science, being the birthplace of the forefathers and foremothers of paleontology, such as Sir Richard Owen, Gideon Mantell, and Mary Anning. Europe was also home to many marine fossil deposits, as we'll see in the missions lineup, such as the Blue Lias, Oxford Clay, and Maastricht formations, which were home to some of the most famous marine reptiles, such as Plesiosaurus, Ichthyosaurus, and Mosasaurus. Some of the new maps included in this expansion include England, France, Germany, Spain, Belgium, Italy, Portugal, and Siberia.
In order to add a European feel to your parks, this expansion contains 4 new sets of themed building sets, reflecting the architecture of 4 different European countries: England, Germany, France, and Spain. Other new decorations include fancy Victorian-style statues of various European paleofauna such as Iguanodon, Megalosaurus, Hylaeosaurus, Pyroraptor, Leopleurodon, and Hatzegopteryx. A new form of transportation is also introduced, the river cruise. These boats will transport guests across any body of water where they can spot dinosaurs coming to the water to drink or spot an ichthyosaur breaching by the vessel. They're pretty large, so they can hold many passengers at a time. We also got a new piece of expedition equipment, the spy drones. These little guys can go into hard-to-reach spaces, such as nooks and crannies in the prehistoric reefs or high up in the air. Equipped with cameras, these spy drones can scout the environment and retrieve data, as well as being able to take photographs. You can now get photos of the sweeping prehistoric landscape or flying animals such as birds and pterosaurs high up in the air. These drones come in 2 different varieties, the air drones and the underwater drones. Now onto the missions. There are a total of 15 new formations to explore, filled with ancient and iconic new species to collect and populate your parks. These missions include Panthalassa. Location: Bassano Formation, Italy and Switzerland. Dive into the Triassic Panthallassic Seaway to rescue early marine reptiles like Tanystropheus and Mixosaurus, long before the reign of the dinosaurs truly began. Swamp Monster. Location: Erfurt Formation, Germany. Explore swampy lowlands of the Middle Triassic, where Mastodonsaurus, a massive amphibian, reigns. Navigate murky waters and early archosaurs in this dark, boggy ecosystem. By the seashore. Location: Blue Lias Formation, England. Visit early Jurassic tidal flats where ammonites flourish and ichthyosaurs patrol the waves. Recover Temnodontosaurus and other marine fauna from this fossil-rich coastline. Jurassic Coast. Location: Posidonia Shale, Germany. Descend into the dark, oxygen-poor seas of the Jurassic to retrieve sleek predators like Stenopterygius and Pelagosaurus among well-preserved fossil beds. First findings. Location: Great Oolite Group, England. Explore one of the earliest dinosaur fossil sites in the UK, home to Megalosaurus, Cetiosaurus, and the beginnings of British paleontology.
A Jurassic fishtail.
Location: Oxford Clay, England. Capture marine reptiles like Leopleurodon, Cryptoclydus, and Ophthalmosaurus as they prowl ancient seaways in one of Europe's most iconic Jurassic deposits, the Waterhole. Location: Lorena Formation, Portugal. Wade through the floodplains of late Jurassic Portugal, home to Torvosaurus, Lorenianosaurus, and nesting sauropods like Zbai. First bird. Location: Solnhofen Limestone, Germany. Discover the feathered Archaeopteryx in its lagoon-lined world alongside Compsognathus and marine invertebrates trapped in pristine lithographic limestone. Tank of Crystal Palace. Location: Wealden Group, England. Recover Hylaeosaurus, one of the original 3 dinosaurs named in science, from early Cretaceous woodlands that once inspired Crystal Palace reconstructions. The Concave Killer. Location: Las Hoyas Formation, Spain. Track Concavinator, the hump-backed Carcharodontosaur with proto-feathers as it stalks early Cretaceous Iberia's subtropical forests.
Hungarian Knight.
Location: Chebanya Formation, Hungary. Explore Cretaceous floodplains to rescue Hungarosaurus, a compact ankylosaur well-armored for life in the lush, predator-filled environments of ancient Europe. The Real Phoenix. Location: Argile et Grès à Reptile Formation, France. Secure Pyroraptor, a dromaeosaurid known from rare fossils, and recover other enigmatic late Cretaceous predators in the sun-baked south of France. Iberian Duckbills. Location: Tremp Formation, Spain. Follow herds of hadrosaurs like Parahabdodon and Arenosaurus through delta plains during the last days of the dinosaurs in Cretaceous Iberia. King of the Skies. Location: Hatzeg Island, Romania. Capture Hatzegopteryx, a massive Ashdarchid pterosaur ruling an island ecosystem full of dwarfed dinosaurs and toothy birds. Sea lizard of the Cretaceous. Location: Maastricht Formation, Netherlands and Belgium. Hunt down Mosasaurus, the fearsome marine lizard of the late Cretaceous seas, as it dominates the waters in Europe's final Mesozoic chapter.